Pac versus Biggie, Patriots versus Raiders, snowy mountains versus sunny beaches. Tonight is an IPA battle royale. It is West Coast versus New England. Welcome to Barley Buds. You're enjoying episode 27. And gentlemen, let's get this battle started. Rolling. What do we got tonight?
Pop tops first.
Tonight we're
Pop the tops.
Pop the tops, sorry.
Pop the tops.
Pop the tops. Yep, buddy. Tonight we're doing a Civil War episode. And I have not had this beer, but tonight I am doing a West Coast style IPA. Half the boys are doing a West Coast style IPA. Half of the fellas are doing an East Coast style IPA, which is kind of almost the favorite amongst us. Look at that. T-Rex over there is just
perfection.
Yeah, look at
that.
Finally have a good pour.
I think I can compete this week.
Ooh. That's nice.
Because of that glass, Mikey.
That
frosted glass.
I do not have a glass. I'm unprepared, but this is my first beer all day. Well, that's a lie. It's a blatant lie. I sent a picture earlier.
First beer in an hour.
It's such a lie. But the beers have been few and far between since New Year's Eve because I felt like I needed to hit the downslope. So tonight I am heading into another New Jersey beer. I'm doing a Bradley Brew Project. Lawton. This is a West Coast style IPA with spruce tips. So I am excited to get involved with this. It doesn't smell any different than an East Coast IPA. I don't know, regular IPA.
It's just all an IPA world to you.
Yep, no difference.
I still wonder how you can
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's an IPA.
have to do with the tree comment earlier.
I don't get any tree in there.
Oh.
It's good. It's kind of boring. I mean,
Well, you do like Bud Light. So.
No, honestly, that's how I feel about the West Coast ones too. They're just a plain IPA.
I mean, it doesn't have that same like hoppiness. Like, I don't know what hop this is brewed with. Let me click over here to the Untapped. Yeah, West Coast style IPA brewed with sweet tips. There's literally, it's an 8.5%. No information at all on the can. Keep cold, drink fresh. Yeah. So I typically think like with an IPA, I want to like it kind of hits a couple spots in your mouth. This one just is really easy to drink and kind of refreshing. I don't get like spruce tips. I don't get like that pine needles. Like I did a small amount of Googling before this and in the West Coast style. I don't get a lot of that. It's just kind of refreshing, but like it's just kind of boring. It's like a boring drinkable beer.
At least he said it's drinkable. That's a good step in the right direction for my West Coast team here.
Yeah. I don't know what I was expecting because I got this beer like a month ago, and I've kind of been saving it for like this, either a West Coast IPA episode or, this little East versus West thing we're doing. And I feel like I've been like ramping it up in my mind. I've been looking at it in the fridge every day for like a freaking month. And I'm like, tonight's the night. I'm getting it. And I'm just like kind of underwhelmed. All right. One more sip. That's pretty much the whole can at this point. Oh God, I really want to win the East versus West battle, so I feel like I'm like lying to myself with this score.
We got to be true.
Yeah, we got to be honest.
That's cheating.
Besides, if we flip next week, you know, you can win that one.
All right. I am going to give this a. God damn it. Giving it a 3.
It's not bad
He's
for
so
Roland.
disgusted with that score.
That's a good score for Roland, though.
I think that's one of his
3? I
highest
mean-
ones.
A Roland on an IPA, that's high.
He's
So,
upset with
this is the
himself that he's giving it a 3.
I know. I don't even want to give it a 3, but it's very drinkable. It's it tastes good. It's not. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting it to taste like, but it doesn't expect. When I drank that, I was like, this should be awesome, and I'm like, it's good. It's very drinkable, very refreshing. I mean, it's a good beer. I would drink a lot of these beers. If there was 20 of these in a cooler, I could drink these beers, outside, cutting the grass, fucking sitting in front of the fireplace. I mean, this is a great all-around drinking beer. But I guess, that's where I'm at. I'm at a 3.
Respectable.
Take that start.
All right.
All right. Who did we? I forgot. I don't even know where I'm going after this.
I have
All right,
no
JD.
idea.
JD's up.
I don't know how I'm going
JD.
to follow that up. There was animation involved. There's a lot of things going on. All right. So I got New England style. So New England IPAs are a style invented in Vermont in the early 2010s. Did not
Oh, he's a
realize
good
that.
reader.
Only started recently. They're characterized by juicy citrus and floral flavors with more subtle and less piney hop taste than a typical IPA. The mouthfeel and they are consistent with mouthfeel and hazy appearance. So a lot of times they call these northeastern IPAs or hazy IPAs. What I have tonight is from Fat Orange Cat. She drives a Plymouth Satellite. It is a 7.5 IPA. I've actually had this a couple times. I've already had a sip because Roland monologued there for a little while. I mean, first smell, you do get a little citrus smell. It's definitely lighter. It's not really dark. You can kind of see. Definitely hazy too.
Pretty much everybody here has drank this except for me.
I've rated this a couple different ratings over. I'm definitely going to go with a 4.0. I know I'm kind of quick off the gun here, but I've had this before. I've had a couple sips. It's delicious. I mean, there's juicy citrus tones. It definitely has that lighter floral taste. Not really too much piney. I guess New England style IPAs, if you're kind of new to IPAs, that's probably how you should start out or break in. But this is a good one. And what is it? DeFo. DeFo is halfway go through sober January, or was it dry January? And you're gonna break it down tonight?
I am tonight, and I can't wait for this sip. I'm
Over
so excited.
January ends on the 7th.
One beer.
Well, that's what happens when you're Barley Buds.
You got to sacrifice for the good of the cause.
Yeah.
And I am so amped up. I've been waiting for this all day. The
he's
head
in-
has gone down because I had to wait for this moment for the first sip, but can't wait any longer.
Power tools. Let's get over here.
So while you're
I'm
sipping
happy
and
for you
tasting,
right now.
if any of our listeners or viewers or even guys here, you guys have ever had Russian River, Pliny the Elder or the Younger? That is a really good beer. There's only one place I know of on the East Coast that actually has it on tap. It's Monk's Cafe in Philly. And they actually know the brewer out there from Russian River. But if you get a chance to look that up, or if you get a chance out on the West Coast, that is a really good beer.
Wow. Let me tell you, I don't know if my score is going to be skewed because I haven't drank in 7 days. And that's like, I don't know the last time. It's pre-COVID since that has happened, 100% sure. But this is absolutely delicious. I am a huge fan of this beer right now. It advertises at bold and citrusy with some evergreen. So sticks with that piney theme, I guess, for the West Coast. 7.1%. So it's high enough for me. I'm good with that.
Do you get a lot of the pine though? Like, does it through?
I think I get more in this than you got in yours for sure, because I do get it, but it's on the tail end of the sip. At the front of the sip, I get the citrusy, and it's not over citrusy though too. It's not, there's no dankness or any of that in a New England that I don't like. So this might be my style of IPA to come to find out.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. This is very drinkable. I mean, I'm on the same boat. Like, it's just crushable. And
So
I mean,
I do get the piney, the
1%.
evergreeny notes on the swallow. So that gives it a boost up because it advertises it and it comes through at the end. Listen, I'm sorry, boys, but I'm a 4.5 all day on this one.
Nice.
All day 4.5.
What's the global rating on that roll?
That is a 3.93. And let's see, has any of us drank it? No. Scotty
DeFo has
P.
to offset roll and score, so.
I'm not even cheating.
What do you-
I am a fan of this beer, and I'm very happy I have 3 more of them. Not for tonight, but I have 3 more.
Pungent
for after
aromas
January.
of citrus and pine and crisp bitterness with a clean malt backbone. So it's kind of like a lager that's disguised as an IPA.
That's kind of probably why you like it so much.
This guy loves it. So
Nice.
I'm into it. JD, did you have something? Looked like you wanted to say something. I thought you had a question for me. All right, well, cool. Well, hey, good start for West Coast. Who's up? Rye the guy.
Back to East Coast.
Back to the East.
All right. So we're so apparently we're going up to the birthplace of the IPA, according to JD. Going up to Vermont. So I've got some Lawson's Chinooker'd. Apparently Chinook is a type of hop that I've never had.
Allegedly.
It's definitely a lot lighter. You can not
Yeah.
as hazy. So I don't know. It's definitely not a hazy IPA. But
It looks very
Still.
similar to mine.
that's when you were drinking it, that's what I was thinking. But it definitely has that citrus smell like most of the hazy IPAs have.
Is the haziness a New England thing, or is that just like
I think that's what makes like the New England IPA is that cloudy,
like
hazy.
trademark New England?
Right.
Yeah.
Who gives it that New England style?
Yeah.
Interesting.
This one 6.5%. It is a little more bitter than I'm used to. The flavors kind of stay around in your mouth a little longer than I think the beers that I've had recently. I said it's a little bit more bitter than I would like. So I'm probably go 3.5.
All right.
Wow.
All right. Not too bad.
So
Not terrible.
I will definitely drink the remaining 3. It's not a bad beer.
Not gonna pour them out. You know what?
I think the only one
I-
that pours them out is T-Rex over there.
Hey, when they're
Glad
bad,
he's
they're
on my
bad.
team.
Wow.
Listen, those beers that night were just not.
You had a rough night.
Yeah, that was a bad string of luck there, huh?
It was so awful. And I woke up the next morning, I looked at my fridge. I was like, it was full of shit. It was just full of horrible beer.
God.
So you got to invite your brother over and be like, here, drink this.
Exactly.
Rye, I'll say, Rye is always bringing new hops into the equation for us. I feel like every week he has like a new hop in a beer.
Yeah, that's true.
I brought
Citrus.
what was the one that Greg couldn't stand? New Zealand?
New Zealand hops.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it was
I
from
saw
New
it in-
Zealand, but it
I
was.
saw a New England IPA today, and I was like, oh, there we go. I grab it. It says made with New Zealand hops. It's like, nope.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, trying to branch out a little bit.
Yeah.
It's good to do so.
Nice.
Man, tonight we are on point with the tree references. Out on a limb, branch out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. This is warming up a little bit, and I thought I'd get a little bit more of that spruce tips, and
Not happening, huh?
nope.
Good thing
But
he
I mean,
already
it's still
rated it.
delicious. I mean, it's still a great beer.
At a 3. It's still delicious, but it's a 3.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I just had higher hopes.
We have to do your 5.
Yeah, I can't wait to have Rowan's 5, and we all give it a 2.
Yep.
All right. After Ride the Guy, what is it? Manny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going.
All right. Tonight I am trying a West Coast style IPA from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It is the Grand Strand West Coast IPA out of Tidal Creek Brewery. I've never been to this brewery, but the rumor has it in my roller hockey league that this place is a fun place to go. A lot of guys love hanging out there. I've already kind of started it off a little bit. You get some yeast on the nose, but not in the flavor, which is kind of nice. Right away, you get a little bit of pine, not a ton. It's definitely very crisp. It's hop forward, but not overly powerful, which I kind of like. I did have one in the can last night, and it was mediocre. But out of the glass, it makes a huge difference with this beer. It is very, very chuggable out of a glass. Like, it's kind of funny with Roland and DeFo saying about their West Coast IPAs. Like, we can drink these all day long, and I'm thinking the same exact thing with this one. It's nothing amazing, but you can throw these back so easy.
Roland, maybe that's what you got to do. Put your beer in a glass.
Maybe it goes.
I mean, I have no problem drinking this thing out of a can. I've already 16 ounces down. Maybe I'll go get a pint glass.
Okay. We'll try a glass. I mean, it makes a big difference, at least with this one. It just goes down very smooth. Little lacking the carbonation for what I like, but it's still good enough.
Did anybody else just catch those pajamas?
I did not. Oh,
Pretty sure, yeah. Pajamas.
Chris, what's the percentage on yours?
6.5.
Okay, 6.5.
So reading the website, it said their brewer came from California, or at least moved out to California and came back. So he's got some street cred with the West Coast IPA style. It is pretty good. Out of the glass, I'm giving this a 4.0. It's better it's not as good as the can, but out of the glass, I can do this all day. It's good.
Not bad.
Yeah. So I'm glad I poured it. All right, T-Rex, bring us home. End this battle.
All right.
I caught the PJs.
Oh, and those are some
Are they
pants you
there?
got on.
Love that.
PJ party.
You look comfy as hell, Rowan.
Yeah. Fire comfort. Full wool, baby.
I would sweat profusely. All right.
Wearing
I want
shorts?
to say, if you made it listening this far, we're not representing the best of either here. We're just trying to pick sections. We're trying to pick the beer style to see. That said, I went to the package store. There was multiple New England IPAs that I could have gotten, and I would have
Darker than I thought it was going to be.
4.75 or higher because I had them and they're awesome. I was like, you know what? No, this one, I need to go with something I haven't had before. Keep it neutral because I know that you can't. It's hard to find West Coast styles for the West Coast guys. So like that's kind of dick move picking one of the best ones I could find when West Coast guys are struggling to even find any out here. So I went with Oh New England by Hanging Hills. I don't know if we've done them yet. It's a brewery up in Hartford. It is at 6.5%. It is Citra and Idaho. I don't know how the hell you get Idaho hops.
Idaho 7. Idaho 7.
Sorry.
It's better than the other Idaho 6s.
It's better than the first 6, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's like that food coloring. What is it like?
Number 5 or
yellow
something.
five.
Red dye, yellow. Red dye 5.
Yeah, I don't understand why there's a 7. I cracked this can open. The smell of the bat, I was so excited for. I'm with a lot like I'm better than Roland. He said the beers have been few. I'm not as good as Mikey. I drank New Year's Day, but then I had to take a break.
After that New Year's Eve you had.
Well, New Year's Day was my last day off, so I had to hit it then too. The smell came out, and those two hops together sound like it wouldn't be good, but it smelled amazing. The Idaho 7 hop scent has completely gone away. Now it's just a Citra hop. I get the color. It's foggy. It's not as dank as a lot of those just pure hazy beers.
What does an Idaho 7 smell like?
It smells like a fucking potato.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That one went away. It's only citrus left. I was like, all right, I gotta ask.
I was gonna ask that.
Sounds like Thanksgiving.
Who farted made a beer with Idaho 7 hops and it has like potato chips, like with faces on them on the front. It's like a comic drawing. And that was just pure potatoes. I was like, a little too much.
Didn't Abomination do a fog with the Idaho? They did an Idaho 7.
That wasn't nearly as potent. And I've just heard about that like this past year, I think.
What's your percent on that? Did you say that? I might have missed it.
6.5.
6.5.
Listen, I know already that East Coast is not as good as fucking New England. But unfortunately, this one's not going to get us the win.
You mean East Coast is not as good as West Coast?
Sorry,
West
I know
Coast is
East
not
Coast.
good.
I know New England are better beers in my opinion. All day.
So West Coast is not as good as
Roland described West Coast perfectly with his whole description, and Mikey. It's right up your alley. Like you got to find these because you're 100% right. I don't know how the hell we're going to describe them next week because they already fucking did everything.
Yeah.
We'll just refer back to Roland. You know what? Pause this.
Look at this thing.
Go back one.
I'm just going to go like this and be like,
I feel like I'm drinking
it tastes a lot like, and then we pause it and play Roland from tonight.
Like little cliff notes.
Yeah.
Roll, that looks darker than I expected.
Yeah,
Mikey, you might like it, buddy.
I might.
I think Mikey's all about the West Coast.
I think so. West Coast is my jam.
Well, he's already got the long hair and the backwards hat. He's like
Sunshine.
living the life already. We're gonna start calling him fucking surfer boy over there.
start calling him Brent.
Brent.
It's your surfboard, Brent.
What is that? Remember the Titans? We'll start calling you Sunshine.
Come on, Tanner.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Kid had an arm on him.
But this beer.
I forgot Matt still has to rate it.
Yeah, thanks. We should have
Matt.
just forgotten about me, and then we would have been like, oh, I don't know.
So what's the final score, Mikey? Wrap us up here.
All right, Matt, what do you
New
got?
England has really low. What happened?
Come on, give it low.
I'm going 3.
Wow.
It's drinkable, as Ryan said. I'm gonna drink the other 3 that I got, but I mean, I'm not gonna run to the store to buy it again. But I wouldn't tell anybody not to drink it.
So apparently
It's right
that
there.
beer
It's in the
is
middle of
no
the road. I'm
longer
like rolling.
being
I'm not up.
produced.
What was that, roll?
That beer is no longer being produced by the brewery, according to Untapped.
Which is freaking hilarious because this was just brewed 2-3 months ago.
Yeah, what was your born
Wow.
on? Yeah, you have like September. Or yeah, it was 2.
Yeah, 9/17 it was brewed. So maybe that has something to do with my. It's just a bit bland. Like it's got the citrus, but there's not a lot of flavor going on.
But you're expecting out of a hazy New
With it
England.
being almost 4 months old.
You're expecting hazy New England to really pop with flavor, though. Like,
Exactly.
everything you've ever had just like punched you with flavor. Like
Yeah.
usually good, fruity kind of flavor. And
Listen, you guys have been drinking fruit smoothies for months. God. Fucking go get your goddamn Sky Gazer or your freaking watercolors and go sit in the corner and drink your fucking juice box.
Roll, I got to tell you this, and I don't want to.
Go get me a juice box.
But I was at the Packy, and I was looking, and I kept looking for hazy New Englands because I love them. And my wife Amanda was like, "Dude, get a real beer." She's like, "Get like an actual, just a standard IPA, get a lager." And I'm like, "No, I want something with fruit." And she's like, "You're such a," I can't say it on air. She's like,
Yeah, exactly.
she's like, "You become a wimp. Get a man beer." I'm like, "Oh, hazy fruity."
Yeah.
I will say your wife does call you out on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I need to be checked once in a while.
That's right.
I thought of Roland. I'm like, Roland would be so proud of her right now. She's like, Euphemism for wimp.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
We just call
Oh,
it
that's
Christmas.
hilarious.
I feel like we need to do another round of this, like East versus West. like
Yeah,
a
want
next week we're gonna
redemption?
switch it up.
yeah, like a 3-round. like,
3-rounder.
Screw it, I'm going to get something else I haven't had, but I know will be a little bit better.
Yeah.
Matt's gonna get one of his 5s. Well, the whole thing, it falls back to you, Matt. 'Cause if you went for the one you knew, you guys would have won. But
Ooh.
tonight,
Yeah, but
West Coast
if we were
takes
going
down
that
the
way,
W. W for the West Coast. 3.83 average for the West.
Nice.
And I still got 2 sips left of this delicious beer for my 1 beer on the 7th of January. I'm so excited.
It's all right, because we know Roland next week is going to give his New England IPA a 1.25.
Very true.
Listen,
Very
I'm
true.
gonna search out a New England IPA that's not got fruit smoothie in it. It doesn't have marshmallow, doesn't have any fucking dextrose or some kind of ridiculous, it doesn't have like, the taint of a squirrel or something, whatever the hell they do. I don't know what they do. They put a bunch of weird shit in there, but I'm gonna find some normal stuff, and you never know.
Yeah, it's not looking good for us next week.
No, we're fucked next week.
I gotta tell you, I'm surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised by this. I feel like I expected it to be like a 5. I don't know, but
There is no
happy.
5.
There is no 5. There is no 5. I never expect a 5 because there is no 5.
We still have to do Roland's 5, and everyone has to drink it. We already know your score. We got to do your 5.
That's right.
You need to find it.
East Coast, you guys came in at a 3.5 average today.
It's respectable.
Definitely respect.
I definitely expected the East Coast to be higher than that. New England
Just
to be
too
higher than
honest.
3.5.
yeah, but you have to. So, if I got a actual New England style IPA, I'm guaranteed my score would have been higher.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
True.
So, Rye, you fucked us. Thanks.
I think the problem is too, though. There's so many
You're
hazy
welcome.
New Englands out there that are good, and we know them. So we know all of these New Englands that are fantastic. That we
Allegedly.
for most people, are fantastic.
That's very true. Well, next week, before we go to next week, the high score was mine at the Industrial. Its Power Tools was a 4.5. And while I was on that real quick, I know their cans are simple, but I like them. I
It's
don't
so
know
cool.
why. I
Clean.
really do though.
The clean.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
clean.
yeah, it's a good way of putting it, JD.
I don't know. I like it a lot. So I was into that and wanted to bring that up real quick. And the individual low was a tie between Roland and T-Rex.
Listen, I don't know how that could be a low at a 3. I mean, it's still decent. I mean, it's still like
It's not bad. That's still
50% is a 2.5. So a 3. What's a 3? Like a 60%?
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah.
I mean, it's a D.
It is. Yeah.
Now I feel bad. Now I know it's a D. Like now I gave it a D.
So if I'm just looking at on Untapped, you can see all your check-ins and it tells you where you're at. And I'm 4s all day long.
I wonder if
So 3 is kind of low for me.
Check Roland's his untapped ratings.
I don't know. Hold on.
That-
I don't know. I haven't logged into like my personal Untapped in a while. Hold on.
That's actually an amazing little point, Matt, because your 3 is an extremely low for you, whereas
Yep.
Roland's a 3 is probably extremely high for his on
That's
tap.
because
where
Roland
me
drinks
and
terrible
Roland
beer.
Me and Roland don't meet eye to eye. Like on the rating of, as we've said a million times, a 4 and higher, I'll buy again. If it's under a 4, yeah, drink it, but I'm not going to buy it again. If it's under a 3, I won't even ever drink it again. Like,
No.
I think
so
you
you can
pour it
hand
out.
me a beer that's a 2, and I'm going to be like, yeah, thanks, but no thanks. I got water.
Wow.
Keep your sandy beaches.
I don't know. Apparently, I have
Oh.
no beers checked in, which is a blatant lie. Like, I don't know. How do we change this date range? What the
This
fuck?
guy.
Have you ever had a beer?
I don't even have my cell
Roland's
phone
not our
up here.
technical guru.
that's our on tap guy right there.
Yeah.
Average rating 0? What?
I mean, literally. Average rating is 0. New beer ratio 0.
That's Roland's.
3-2.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, so you can see it. There you go. See, why didn't you just do that?
He's like, oh.
Well, I figured you were on the computer. You could have did it too.
Listen, I'm right here. Look, I'm on that screen. I don't
Nobody
know
can see
why. I can like this is what I'm looking at.
Don't do it. Oh, now he's doing it. There you go. You know, for your scores that you've given, I can kind of see it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
Don't drink.
Those are accurate.
Yeah, that's pretty much dead
The
on.
only thing that's not accurate is beers per day.
yeah.
Listen, everyone has to give him some slack. He's still trying to find the find this beer button.
Listen, that doesn't exist on the website. It may exist on the app. Okay. Allegedly, and I don't even know where my cell phone is. It's gone. So whatever.
Pajama pants.
My kids probably got it. It's not in my pajama pants. It's not in my delightful, comfy pants right here. My sack. I got these new boxers. They're called sacks.
All right, so that was great, guys.
They cradle your nuts. Let me tell you, my balls have never felt so good. You know how you get this thing in the summertime? It's called.
You know what? I got to talk to your wife then.
Oh,
I know. She can't compete with boxers.
I know that's a problem.
Here we go down the rabbit hole.
None of this is getting cut out, by the way. Just so
No,
everyone
we
knows.
hit the rabbit hole.
Listener, just go look at Roland's Untapped check-ins. It's the most. Like, you've checked in some shit beers and gave it amazing scores.
He was probably
Gave
extremely
Bud,
drunk on a ski weekend.
Oh,
Giving
yeah, I
those
think I gave
scores.
Bud Ice a 5.
Like beer's globally a 3.3, and Roland's like 4.75. What the fuck? Oh, each their
Listen, the
own.
world
Their own.
doesn't understand good beer. I do.
That's definitely the problem.
I'm capable of extrapolating all the greatness out of what most people think is just average. I know.
I don't think Bud Ice is average.
But listen, get you there.
I don't want to be there.
Oh, the good old days of college.
Yep.
Days
All right,
of
Jim,
year.
take it away.
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
round it out, buddy.
Hold on, you sure? All right, so
You
guys,
got this.
if you like us, share us, comment. Comments lately, we really appreciate them. Tell us where we're doing good, what we're not doing good. Ask us specific questions. We started a blog, starting to get our information out there. Read us, like I said, share us, like us, follow us. And again, thank you guys.
I do
This
want
is
to give one quick shout out to Scott, who won our giveaway for the T-shirt. He got it in the mail. Sent me a picture. Loves it.
Did we throw that
Nice.
picture up on Barley Buds?
We'll
I
have
sent
to.
it to Mike, so I mean, sure, we'll do that. I don't think he's wearing it though. I think he just was like he opened the bag and he's like, "Yeah, I got it." Yeah.
Hey,
Good enough.
thanks for this pajama shirt.
Look at this pajama shirt. Love
It's a
it.
beautiful shirt.
It's a
That
nice
is a
shirt.
nice T-shirt.
It is a very nice shirt.
It's a comfy shirt. I love it.
All right, JD, go ahead.
All right, JD. Sorry to interrupt.
That was perfect.
Thank you. Remember, boys, one small sip for man, one giant pipe for mankind. Drink when you're thirsty.
Drink all the time, except for sober January, Mike. Stop it. Stop drinking,
Yes,
Mike.
this is it. 2 sips.
Yeah, 2 sips. 1 beer January. Is that really where you're going?
No,
So
it's
it's
next week.
Nice.
Just glorious.